Hey everyone, welcome to our channel. I'm Mimi.
And I'm Lala.
And the camera is shaky.
It's shaky because she's holding it with her hands. Because we're trying to vlog. Because we're vloggers now.
Yeah, so we're trying to do this sort of very personal vlog and I was gonna say intimidating, but I meant like intimate. Intimate style. So in today's video, we want to kind of share with you our mood boards. Mood
boards.
Yeah, that we are creating for 2020/2021, like however, well actually you're basing yours.
Yeah, I have a bigger time scale. Like I don't really have, I have some short term goals that I have pictured, but I also have like more in the future, like 2-3 years ahead. So I have both.
And then mine is more like yearly based. So I'm sort of basing my goals from like May 2020 to May 2021. You know, mood boards, I don't really feel like they need too many rules. Like it's your life and wherever you want to take your life.
And whatever motivates you. Like if you're more of a visual person, just use pictures completely. I'm more of like, I like quotes, so I have a lot more quotes than she does. And it just personalize it to you to where when you see it, it's gonna motivate you to like, yes, that means that to me, and like I'm gonna get it done.
Yeah, I mean, if you've never made one, maybe you
can do it right now. You don't have to wait until the beginning of the year. You can always start fresh new goals whenever, because you can choose to be a new person whenever.
Yeah, so I know most people do this at like the beginning of the year, and we sure like we definitely had that planned, but you know, life happens and
then
obviously
a pandemic
happens. Yeah, that definitely I think brings some like perspective, and it brought some to us. And after like, you know, sort of dealing with like the roller coaster of it all, and I think now we're finding like, okay, this is life, and then this is our life, so what are we going to do about it? So yeah, we just kind of want to bring you along, and so you can see two different kinds of mood boards. Obviously, like we have different goals, similar goals, because we want to start business together. Hope that you like this video and it motivates you, or like, you know, maybe makes you think of like, oh,
gives you an idea
in the middle of the year, maybe I can do that too. Yeah, so this intro is super long, so we'll get right into the video. Thank you so much for watching.
Thank you. Maybe just like this. Okay. Anyway. Finished gluing everything on my mood board, and it's a lot bigger than my previous board, but I got a lot more specific this time around, and I was more intentional with the pictures I chose. I'm not gonna go over every single thing, but I'm just gonna go in general. In the top here I have like the Holy Trinity, the Virgin Mary, Rosary, and Bible, because that's the most important thing for me at this moment in my life, and so I want to keep that at the top and center of everything in my life. And I know in my personal belief, if I follow through with you know, keeping my relationship with God going, then everything else will just fall into place.
So my mood board this year, I decided for it to be very specific. I love collages, and I love like jumbles of like beauty, aesthetic pictures and all of that. But I feel like for me to get things done, I need a very specific, like simple, like for me to be able to process and actually do everything. So, and I left some room because I still have to add some pictures. I have like some quotes up here that are mostly like faith-based, and I'll add like some more things that are also faith-based here because I do want to grow in spirituality and faith, and like Lala said, put that at the center so that you know, everything else just kind of like falls into place when your faith is strong and your spirituality and you're, you know, doing what you got to do.
Then I have a family section here. Just, you know, family is a very important part of my life, and I just want to keep them in mind, and kind of put them below, you know, God, to, you know, for him to always protect us and just keep us together.
So here I have like a family section too, you know, and my quote is kind of like being, you know, strengthened and found in God. And so definitely want to do that with my daughter, and I have to add a picture of my husband.
A couple of places that I would like to visit, specifically with my family as a whole, I would want to go back to Nicaragua, again, together as family. We haven't gone together in a while, and I would also like to do a trip to Jerusalem with them as a family. And then Italy and Greece and Hawaii are places I would want to go either with my best friend or whoever I could go with.
And then this is like my goal of where I would like to live next year, or by next year, or soon by next year, or whatever. And then this side is more like lifestyle. So, you know, want to become healthier, want to maybe become a plant mom, want to be a little more environmentally friendly in both our intake and our family lifestyle. And then this is kind of like a fun family lifestyle thing that I just want to keep in our family.
So at the center here, I have the Mimi and Lala logo brand that we have right now. And I have 5,000 subscribers because that's the goal that we have at the moment. So hopefully you guys can help us achieve that soon. Over here is kind of more of like my fitness area, because we do have a fitness side to the channel if you didn't know. So I do have my sister and I, Mimi and Lala here. We do home workouts and gym workouts, but I also just have a plan of getting certified as a PT just to bring you guys better content, and then I just in general always have fitness goals in that sense, and I just feel like fitness as a whole just helps your whole mindset.
And then of course center is Mimi and Lala because that's kind of like the basis of what our brand and hopefully what our life will be. And then this side is sort of like my business side of what I want to do to sort of like be able to take care of my family. And it also all connects back to the Mimi and Lala. Like it'll all hopefully eventually become just this big empire.
Hey. So at the bottom here, I have my Corvette 2019 C7. I fell in love with this car. It gives me butterflies, so it's just like, I'm gonna have it one day.
So, and then here I have sort of like inspiration, like mostly ladies that are like boss ladies, like entrepreneurs, you know, hardworking, have their own brand or have their own, yeah, like brands actually. And then just aesthetic-y pictures, makeup, you know, like it's trying to find like makeup without overloading everything. But yeah, so I still have this little section here for like my fitness goals and stuff, which I do have, but I mean, I have like so many goals and so many things that I would like to do, but I just wanted to keep this to what would work for me to actually know exactly what I need to do, because with a kid, the little baby girl, you know, my time is precious, so I really need to like focus down on what it is that I need to get done to achieve what I want to do. So
yeah, here I have a very special picture of my grandma and me. Grandma passed away last year, so rest in peace, Grandma. But she I didn't want to cry in this video. I'm gonna try not to. She would always like tell us, or she would always tell me like, oh, dame una bailadita, which means like dance for me. So I just keep that in my mind because I want to get back to dancing, and she's kind of like my motivation to dance again. Yeah, I want to be able to become the hardest worker that I know, and just put in the work. And if I can inspire anyone with, you know, being able to achieve my goals, that is my goal. So
alrighty,
yeah.
So we have just finished our mood boards, which feels so good.
Oh, before we close off, I did want to say that I created a Pinterest board where I have all the exact same pictures that I have on my board on my phone, and I feel like that really helps for when you're not in your room or wherever it is that you put your board, wherever you're not where it is at, you can look at it, you know, in your break time at work, or when you're barely getting out of bed and, you know, you don't really want to get up, you can just go to your phone. You're going to turn off your alarm clock. You can go straight to your Pinterest and just look at the board and just remind yourself of why it is that you're getting up in the morning, why it is that you're going to do what you're going to do that day, and give yourself that extra boost of what you need to get your goals.
Yeah, so that's actually a really good tip, because yeah, you might not always be around your mood board, or you might be in a in a bad mood. You know, like at work, or
Your word, everyone.
Bood. But yeah, you know, you're always on your phone anyway. Don't tell me you're not. So, you know, if you can get to it there, like your desktop or whatever. So yeah, that's a good tip, so that you can always have your whys and what you want, and, you know,
review it constantly till it becomes ingrained in your mind, and it's like it's already yours.
Yeah, so like we said, we thought that any time would be the good time to make our mood board, and especially now that we are in this weird time, you know, it's kind of made us reflect exactly what we want out of life. Yeah, so and Lala had said that may affect how you go about, you know, planning your goals and things like that. It might be a little bit more delayed, but it's always a great idea to have the goals that you want. You know, just because something is happening doesn't mean that can't happen in the future. So
it'll make you creative in the way that you plan on reaching your goal. It'll also work your determination. Like, do you really want this goal? Like with this obstacle right now, where things have changed in the way that you know, work right now, or don't have a job, like you getting creative, and if you really want it, you will work for it.
Yeah. So we hope that you liked this video, and you liked us sharing our mood boards. If you have yours, or if you want to share anything specific that you want to accomplish soon, or that you have from a mood board that you've made before, we would love to hear that. So leave that in the comments down below, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye. Bye.